Why endangered animals matter. Mountain gorilla. The web of life that supports clean air, water, plants, and animals, all of which humans rely on since we can't eat rocks. What? In misty mountains, those gentle giants are fighting for survival. With just over 1,000 mountain gorillas left, their survival is a conservation success story. But they still need help. Their seed dispersal helps forests thrive, provide clean air and resources for humans too. Supporting ecotourism and habitat protection can ensure their future. The mountain gorilla's resilience gives us hope. Look out! Ah! We might just need them to star in our latest movie. Endangered red pandas. I had to say something about these cute creatures since they're my daughter's favorite animal. They say there's about 2,500 to 10,000 in the wild worldwide. They like bamboo and humans like it too. Stupid humans, you make me look bad. Mama says stupid is as stupid does.
Mama says stupid is as stupid does.
Yangtze Finless porpoise. The finless porpoise are fighting for their survival with less numbers than the giant panda. Will this smile disappear forever? In 1980 to 2020, the population went from 2,500 to 1,012. We hate to admit it, but people and the things we do are the problem. The finless wonders getting tangled up in fishing nets and bad water quality had a lot to do with their decline. Stupid humans, you make me look bad.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
The Chinese government has been getting better. They put a ban on fishing and cleaned up the water. Maybe we can change and correct our sins from the past. It seems to be working with estimates of 1,249 in the wild in 2023. We are either part of the solution or part of the problem. Meet the Tapanuli Orangutan, the newest great ape discovered and already the most endangered. With fewer than 800 left, their survival hangs by a thread. Why are we losing our closest relatives so fast? Found only in the Batang Turo ecosystem of Sumatra, these remarkable apes face relentless threats. Rapid habitat destruction from agriculture and mining, a proposed hydroelectric dam, and the illegal wildlife trade are pushing them to the brink. Even their home, one of the most volcanic regions on Earth, adds to their precarious existence. Hunting and human conflict further decimates their numbers. Yet these intelligent beings share 97% of our DNA, making their fight our fight. Hope isn't lost, but their fate rests in our hands. Will we act to save the Tapanuli orangutan before it's too late? Or will we let our rarest relative vanish forever? Meet the North Atlantic right whale, one of the rarest creatures on Earth. With only about 350 left, their fight for survival is a race against time. But what's pushing them to the brink? Stick around to find out how you can help. These gentle giants once numbered 9,000 to 21,000 before whaling. They got their name because they were the right whale to hunt due to their high percentage of blubber and would float after they kicked the bucket. But today they face relentless threats, ship collisions, fishing gear entanglements, and climate-driven food shortages. Each loss is devastating. Females can only reproduce every 3 to 5 years, and calf numbers are dwindling. Conservation efforts like speed restrictions and ropeless fishing gear offer hope, but progress is slow. Will humanity act fast enough to save the North Atlantic right whale, or will this iconic species vanish forever? I made a list of organizations and links in the description that you can donate to. It will help rescue entangled whales and the fight against their extinction. These clever birds thrive on cactus fruit, seeds, and the occasional farmer's peanut crop. But their love for snacks put them in conflict with humans, who sometimes see them as pests. It's a tough balance for survival. Their vibrant feathers make red-fronted macaws a target for poachers. Trapped for illegal pet trade, many are torn from their cliffs to live in cages. This cruel demand is stealing them from the wild.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the...
Rarest big cat. Deep in the shadows of the wild, a ghost stalks the earth. The rarest big cat you've never seen. Meet the Amur Leopard, the rarest big cat on the planet. Found only in the Russian Far East and northeast China, fewer than 100 remain in the wild. This elusive predator is a master of stealth, a victim of its own beauty. Maybe he needs some protection. It can leap 10 feet in a single bound and take down prey twice its size. But habitat loss and poaching has pushed it to the brink of extinction. Conservationists are fighting to save it, but time is running out. Will the Amur leopard vanish forever, or will we rewrite its story? Stick around to find out how you can help save this ghost of the forest. Donate to WWF Amur Leopard to protect this majestic creature. Don't let it become a legend. The ecotourism model has worked the best for all these endangered animals. Deep in the misty forests of Vietnam and Laos roams a creature so rare it's called the Asian unicorn, the Saola. This majestic animal, with its striking white facial markings and long, slender horns, hides a heartbreaking secret. It survives only about 2 weeks in captivity. It's not looking good for Bambi. Discovered by scientists in 1992, the Saola is one of the world's rarest large mammals. With fewer than 100 believed to remain in the wild, attempts to save it through breeding programs have failed, with animals like Martha, a female Saola, studied in 1996, surviving just weeks. Their delicate biology and specific dietary needs make them nearly impossible to sustain outside of their natural habitat. Support the Saola at saolafoundation.org. Meet the Javan Rhino, one of the rarest mammals on Earth. Once roaming across Southeast Asia, this majestic creature now clings to survival in a single sanctuary, Ujung Kulon National Park, Indonesia. With fewer than 75 individuals left, the Javan Rhino faces dire threats. Habitat loss from deforestation, poaching for their horns, and climate change has pushed them to the brink. These gentle giants are shy, solitary, and vital to their ecosystem, dispersing seeds that sustain the forest home, but their future hangs by a thread. Conservation efforts are fighting back, anti-poaching patrols, habitat restoration, and global awareness are giving the Javan Rhino a glimmer of hope. Time is running out. Protect the Javan Rhino means protecting their home and our planet's biodiversity. Act now. Support conservation. Their survival depends on us. Meet the world's rarest primate. High in the trees, a haunting song echoes, but these singers are disappearing fast. Meet the Hainan Gibbon, Earth's rarest primate. Found only on China's Hainan Island, only 42 remain in the wild. Their secret, a love song that echoes through the rainforest. These small apes live in tight-knit families, singing duets to bond and defend their territory. But deforestation and poaching have pushed them to the brink. There's hope. Conservation efforts are restoring their habitat, and their numbers are slowly climbing. You can help by supporting rainforest protection. Their song is fading. Let's keep it alive. Did you know the world's smallest porpoise is on the brink of extinction? Meet the Vaquita. Only 10 remain, and time's running out. The Vaquita, a shy, pint-sized porpoise, calls Mexico's Gulf of California home, but illegal fishing nets are strangling their future. These gentle creatures are caught as bycatch, and their numbers have plummeted. Scientists estimate just 10 vaquitas are left in 2025. No vaquitas are held in captivity. In 2017, the Mexican government attempted to capture a female vaquita to breed them in captivity, but they are highly sensitive to stress and handling. Not looking good for Flipper, but there's hope. Conservationists are fighting back, removing deadly nets and protecting their habitat. You can help. Support organizations like the Vaquita Conservation Project or spread the word to save these precious species. Visit vaquitacpr.org.